Welcome to the
Noofakinpodcast
with your host Jay Rudy
and Mr. Third Strike himself.
Yes sir, yes sir.
You know the background legend here, man. I'm checking in. What it is, y'all?
Okay. First off, how your boys feeling?
Blessed and highly favored. Can't complain. Even if I could, I wouldn't. You know, it's easier to. You feel me?
Yeah, you know what it is. Man, it's harder to go around, so you might as well just go through it, man.
Come on, man.
Yes sir, man. So we in the
Come on, got no catchphrase.
fourth quarter. How your boys feeling, man? It's fourth quarter.
And we down by 2.
First week of October, man.
I'm gonna shoot a 3.
How y'all feeling, man? How do y'all feel as far as restarting your routine? Fitness, faith, finance, your discipline.
It's time to go harder.
90 days left, man.
It's
What
time.
y'all feel like I need to do different, though, that y'all was doing before?
I gotta be a little more aggressive when it comes to the finances. You for me? I've been a little passive. But the Lord showed me. He showed me to really go all in. You know when you done got a crumb or something that you've been tasting. You're like, damn, it's your fire. I feel like the Lord gave me a little taste, and He telling me if I want the whole thing, I gotta go all in. You feel me? So I just gotta go all in, take those risks, put the Lord at the end, in the forefront of it, at the center. And I just gotta be more consistent in all aspects. You know what I mean? Because I believe that you can't say you're disciplined if you're only disciplined in one area.
Okay. Like which one do I feel like is harder to lock into?
So I think it depends on the person.
Been overseas you in,
Yeah, but I say definitely depend on the person, because like you can have somebody that's locked in fitness, but then they use being locked in fitness to be so occupied that they're not locked in their faith, and vice versa. You know what I mean? And some people, they be good 2 out of 3, so they got the fitness, they got the faith, they don't got the finances, or they got the finances, they got the faith, but they don't got the fitness. You know what I mean? So it's just about self-evaluating yourself and then seeing where you was lacking, so you can bring everything up to the same level.
So yeah, I feel like there is like a middle ground to balance all of them.
Yeah, and I think the middle ground is balance. You feel me? Because everything's possible if you really dedicated and disciplined and you want to put your mind to it. You just got to go out and do it. That's ultimately the bottom line. Simple answer to all. Just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Because people get so stuck in the planning stage that they never start. People get so stuck in the mastermind. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Just do it. Even if you ain't got the answer, just do it. Like for some people, I think if you want to get started in the gym, just start going to the gym. I don't care if you don't know what you're doing. Just start going.
That's what I learned too, low key. You sit there and get caught up in your mind. It'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this today. Set this up for tomorrow. Instead of doing that, bro, just stop thinking and just put action. Just put action to your words, or don't even put action to your words. Just go for it. As soon as you think it, just get it done right there and then. Because it's just the more you think about it, the more you're gonna analyze, the more you're gonna have that's when self-doubt starts to creep in. Everything that just trying to hold you down and stop you from doing what you need to do, it's gonna creep in. So once that thought gets into your mind, just go for it.
It was funny because I was having a conversation with one of my clients, and kept on asking yo, what could I have done better this session? What was my shortcomings? What was my faults?
Yeah.
And I was pretty much saying why are you asking that? We, especially in the beginning stage, this is the foundation stage. This is where we're building. So there's always gonna be room for improvement. I'm not here to tell you every single thing you did wrong.
Right.
Because you did the most important thing.
Show up.
You showed up. And that's all I can ask for. Like, if you keep showing up, anything that you're concerned about, any problem that you're having, is going to get better. Just continue to show up and you're going to be good. Even if you're not doing the exercise to the best of abilities, you're trying. Right? Nobody's perfect in the beginning. And I had to let them know, I don't believe I ever see my peak. And when I say that, I mean in real time. And what that looked like. Meaning, like, looking back, I'm like, I could be like, dang, that was my peak. But in that moment, that could never be my peak, because even when I got there, I'm aiming for more.
99.8% of the time, bro, you're not better than you at something. They just really just showing up, man. Like, it's really that just drive just to just be like, bro, like, get up and go. You know, sometimes it may feel like, oh, someone just so good at something, or you look at someone like, damn, they better than me at this. But 99% of the time, bro, they just there, and they
put the hours in
game. You know, they there peeping game. So that's like half of the battle, man. Half of the battle won once you just get up and go.
And my question is, like, how come we never talk about as far as you know how you always say like get in the gym, but we never talk. I never hear people give that advice first as far as like the nutrition aspect. How come? Why you think that's so?
I think a lot of reasons you don't hear that, because once you start getting in the gym, right? Once you get so consistent in the gym, that's when you're gonna notice, like, dang, there's something missing. Mm-hmm. Right? Then you can focus on the nutrition. Granted, the nutrition, and I mean, like, to get people in the door.
Yeah. So you think the gym come first as far as like if you were looking to get into working out?
Because it helps you develop. It starts to help you to develop that discipline. Mm-hmm. Right? So like prime example, one of my clients. Jit love her donuts. Like, she love her sweet. She love everything sweet. Mm-hmm. Right? And she me up, I want to get disciplined. I want to start working out. I said, bet. We start working out. And after a couple of sessions in the gym, I let her know. I said, listen, we're gonna have to do something about how you eating. Right? And it's like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna be fine. I said, okay. The more and more we work out, that she'll notice. Like, let's say if the day before she ate horrible, like she ate all the sweets she wanted, that session, horrible. She don't even feel like herself. Mm-hmm. Like, oh my God, why do I feel like this? Because of what you ate yesterday, right? Then we fast forward. You're getting stronger. You're pushing more weight. Why am I not seeing the results, even though I'm getting stronger? Because you're not eating properly. Right. You're not putting the proper nutrition in your body to make it show. Mm-hmm. So then that's when you allow people to see the separation of the gym can get you stronger. It can increase your performance, but that doesn't mean it's gonna automatically increase your aesthetics, like gaining weight, losing weight, whatever your goals is. Okay. And then that's when it's like, dang, no, let me get this under control, because I want to get bigger, or I want to lose weight. Mm-hmm. The same reason, like, I could walk in the gym, I could see somebody fit, I'm like, they disciplined in the gym, but they eat bad. Okay. But nutrition is more important than working out.
Yeah, because most people don't be thinking about it like that. They don't be thinking about it like the nutrition is more important.
Because it's a myth. People swear you can outwork a bad diet.
Which, granted, some people they'll show that you can. Some people eat whatever and still like look fit as ever. But like, I feel like that's just like,
how you feel about that?
Like, that's like DNA type shit, or like,
no,
like,
shit. Watch your language, bro.
Oh, my bad, bro.
It's more so. And then this is why I tell a lot of people, it's portions.
Unless it catches up to you, too, Like, I remember you saying, like, oh, it's going to catch up to you eventually.
One, to catch up to you, and two, portion control plays a big factor. Mm-hmm. Because in the beginning of your stages, if you want to lose weight, gain weight, etc., you have to be disciplined. But I always tell people, 6 months of discipline can allow you to live the life that you enjoy in moderation. So moderation and portion control. Because if I'm not training for a competition and I just want to look good and still enjoy the stuff that I want to enjoy, yes, I can eat what I'm eating. And in most cases where you see, the people, you can see that. 9 times out of 10, you probably see one day when they eating just fast food, horrible, whoop, whoop, but you don't see the other 6 days.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That probably they cheat day. So you can't. I don't care what nobody tell you. You can't outwork a bad diet. Granted, will it take a little longer? Sometimes you just got great genetics. I know some people they ain't never hit the gym. They look like they in that bit religiously.
And why do y'all feel like Q4 when people like said lock in? Like, I don't know. I think human need that aspect of looking towards something to work at. So like New Year, that's when most people get in the gym. Like Q4, a lot of people it says time to lock in. We have 3 months left. This one to put in all the work. I feel like humans need that aspect to make their mind, to trick their mind, basically.
And I say like even if you put it in the school environment, right? Like that deadline just do something to you. Mm-hmm. In a sense of a teacher could give you everything that needs to be done before the end of the semester, and you will drag your feet. Mind you, teacher tell you first day of class, at the end of the class, I need a 20-page paper, citations, all this extra stuff.
Yeah.
And if you do it throughout the semester, it's gonna be light. People will really wait 1 month before the semester's over and go crazy. Mm-hmm. Because now it's like, damn, this deadline is here. I got to look in.
But then you don't have that high no more.
Yeah, but that's why like there's so many different highs that people cling on to, like, oh, New Year, new me, Q4, summer body. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like it's a lot of different milestones throughout the year that adds that sense of urgency to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Granted, you want to get to a place where you have that summer body year round. You know what I'm saying? You have that relationship with God year round. You know what I mean? Not just because, oh, I'm going through something bad. Like you eventually you want to get to a place where that's your norm. Mm-hmm. Even with nutrition, I never tell nobody to cut everything off cold turkey because I know that's gonna make them revert. I say let's do small, healthy changes progressively, and then eventually we weed off, and then now you locked into that new way of life, and you didn't feel like you lost something.
Okay. What about you, Sean? What you feel like you need to do differently now that Q4 is ended?
Man, I feel like, man, I'm just saying, lock in with myself, lock in with my faith. Just make sure that I'm doing everything. I'm trying to be the best version of me.
But how you preparing
and
for it?
I think I need to set up, like, I've been like setting up plays to like try to start, like, have everything in play for January. Mm-hmm. I think like now is just the time of just like making sure that everything's set in play, like within school, faith, fitness, everything. Just time to just use this time to just kind of like zone in. Granted, like the beginning of the year, I feel like, mostly everything that I prayed for the year prior came into fruition this year, and I just gotta continue to show God, like, this is where I want to be, this is what I want.
What about you, brother?
For me, I just feel like I need to lock in more, like the finance aspect, because me, I like to keep moving, bro. Like, I like to feel like I'm doing something, but when I'm stagnant, I don't feel good. Like when I feel like I'm stagnant or nothing is working, I like to pray on things and just like try to figure things out. Like when I feel like things are stagnant, I don't feel comfortable. So that's more how I've been locking in. They're basically doing more research and stuff like that. I'm locking in for the crypto market. I know between October and December, this one is huge. So I've been doing a lot of research on that. So yeah, I really want to do like more and more. Like just different things I'm planning on as far as like. Cause you know how we had started a little meeting group and stuff. It all working, bro. Dude, it's the little group where
It helped a couple more of kickstart stuff.
Yeah, it helped the boys think beyond outside of, just your regular 9 to 5 or outside just regular of damn I don't know what to do in my life. Like a lot of people got talent, but you don't know how to horn it. I just basically want to start that again. It could be. I don't have to be a lot of people. Like we could start like 5 people, 6 people. But I really want to do that. Just when you come together for like a purpose and you start talking, you learn different ways to do things, and it push you to move forward. Everybody don't have to do the same thing. Everybody don't have to do the same thing, but just by being in that environment, it kickstarts you to want to do more, dog. So
it's better when people are not doing the same thing because that's how you really develop a true network.
yeah, you have a different network. If I need a car, I hit up somebody that have a car. If I need a yacht, I hit up somebody that have a yacht. So yeah, if I like real estate, I could provide you with that information. So that's definitely what I wanna start. And just you just gotta be committed to it too. Like I think that's how the first one fell apart. Cause we was doing good, then it started falling off. So
Low key, people started implementing the stuff, and then they got too occupied in the implementation of the new thing, which is not a bad thing. It's just making time.
but you gotta have instead of you gotta have your bread and butter,
You-
and also you teach people because a lot of people don't know certain things. I don't know a lot of stuff I could learn from other people too. That other people can learn from me. But that's definitely one of the stuff I'm looking to start.
What I'm gonna say, I want to pivot a little bit, right? Spiritual warfare in daily life, what it looks like in 2025, like distractions, idols, temptation. Because I was actually having a conversation yesterday with one of my young bulls, and it started off simple, but then it got deep. And one of the things we were touching on is, because he asked the question, is like, why do we know, like we could know something is wrong, we could know that we're not supposed to do it, we could even not want to do it, but we still end up doing it.
I feel like it's easy. Like Paul said it best. Like my spirit is willing, but my flesh is weak. When I don't want to do something, I do it. Like, cause I feel like most of the time, because we live on the earth, most people don't really seek God. We live fleshly, so your flesh. You may say you don't want to do it, but your flesh want to do it. That's what satisfying your flesh. Where if we live by the Spirit, we want to have that desire, that desire to do that, the stuff that we don't want to do. That's his main point was to live in the Spirit, because Jesus, he lived on earth as man and God, but he was walking by the Spirit. He wasn't walking by his flesh, and that's why it says that he fought off every temptation. He fought everything. He was feeling everything that we felt, but because he stayed close to God, he stayed in prayer, he stayed fasting. He was living by the Spirit and not by the flesh. He was being guided by the Holy Spirit, and I think that's the main thing that we be missing sometimes. We be living by our flesh, because like the time we live in, the day we living as, like it's easy to walk in your flesh. Like we see social media, like promoting turning up, promoting this, promoting that. We see it's promoting like having a baby in school without being married. Like it's kind of. It's like, all right, it looks easier. It looks easier too. Like, oh, all I have to do is sleep with a woman and get a baby, or I'm not committed to her or anything like that. It seemed easier, but it's not. Like people be making it seem like marriage is harder than having a kid together. So social media promote a lot of stuff. Like it's easier to go to a liquor store, buy a bottle, and down the bottle, or get you, Don Julio and stuff like that. It's easy. Prayer becoming hard for us. Like we don't really pray like 3 times a day. We don't really fast no more. Like so, those stuff that we supposed to do, it makes it seem harder oh, I gotta read my Bible again. Let's see what the flesh like. We ain't just fighting. It was just like other regular people, man. You know, we find like spirits. So you got your flesh. You got to battle your flesh. It's like it's a whole battle, bro.
Yeah, facts.
You know, how they be like, oh, like, granted, you weren't supposed to see you weren't supposed to see half of the stuff that you see.
Facts, bro.
You know, it's so easy for us to like just open up our phone and then just like scroll through our For You page, and it's just like it's different side of temptation. You know, just everywhere. You know, everywhere you look, you know, it's some type of temptation trying to like drag you in. You know.
Yeah, like cause like back in the day, if you seen a girl, a fine girl, you're like, dang, you kept picturing her in your mind, cause you ain't never gonna see her again,
You
bro.
never gonna see her, man.
You like, dang, bro. But now social media, they can so easy, bro. It's like
it's so much easier to obtain, kind of in a way.
Okay,
Like,
so
it make it easier for you to live like in the whole world too. You can be living here, you see somebody all the way in France, UK, like.
so you know, to a question that aligns with what y'all talking about, would y'all say technology made walking in your faith harder or easier?
It all depends.
Yeah.
It all depends how you use it. There's some people that use it wisely and smart.
So how would you use it
Feel
wisely and
like you're
smart?
already weak. Social media is not for you, bro.
Not just social media, I'm talking about like technology in period, general. So like
some people, you know, granted, you know, excuse me, without somewhat without technology, you know, like how like some people be like pre-recording their like services or like their church service and stuff like that. You know, that's how some people kind of use it towards like when it comes towards faith. Like, oh, like they probably don't show up to church, but they watch church online. But like, granted, you know, you still supposed to find like a church,
home church.
a home church, you know. But like that's somewhat like, you know, you're attempting to like find Jesus in a way. But it's like to answer your question, man, I think technology did make it slightly more difficult to like walk within your faith and stuff of that nature because, like I said, like you
Like
just
what's
go through your
technology
phone.
though?
Could be anything.
Like, yeah, just really anything. But like what I'm referring to is like right now what I'm referring to mostly is like your phone. Like you can open up your phone and just see like all these different ads or like advertisements of like, oh, going to the club, you know, different women, like different money schemes, stuff like it's just stuff that just tempt you to just like be like, all right, like, man, these boys did it easy, you know. I could probably get it easy too. You feel me? But it's like, you know, you just got you got to find that common ground. You know, you just got to stay focused on your goals. You know, make sure you're not paying attention to the outside. You know, make sure you're not paying attention to what doesn't align with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say on a smaller scale because my homegirl hit me up was like, hey, what, like, do you walk around with a physical Bible or, you know, do you have apps on your phone? And then I was like, okay, I have like 3 different Bible apps on my phone, but I prefer a handheld, like a hard copy Bible, and I believe that everybody should have a hard copy Bible. And then she was like, why, if you could read it on your phone? I was like, the fact that it's on my phone is what makes it a problem. You know, people say put your phone on D&D, yeah, but it's like I try to read my word on my phone. Like when I really sit down and try to be intimate with God, one notification, I forget I'm reading the Bible. Right, it derails me completely. Versus if I put my phone away, I open my physical Bible and I get to read it. It's harder for me to get distracted. And yeah, I would say technology made it a little harder. It made community a little more accessible.
Yeah.
But I would say that the technology itself has made the walk for a lot of people harder. Because the simpler it is, the easier it is. You know, with God, I could just, because even God said, go in your closet, fast to me in private, pray with me in private, etc. But technology made things accessible.
Yeah.
And then you can also like just get caught up, just like you said, like you reading something off you reading like a scripture off your phone, and next thing you know, you just get like a out of pocket message or like so like just like something that just
Could ruin your whole spirit.
Like, you're like, damn, like, hold on,
yeah.
bro. Like, this is
I
distraction.
be getting out of pocket messages.
Huh?
You know?
I be getting out of pocket messages.
I mean, he.
I'm not talking to the sis, he talking.
Yeah, he weird. Yeah, he true weird. I said it. But
I'm about to say that,
something that came to mind that like you said, I don't think it's a light is shed on it enough, and I think that's why a lot of people are confused when they don't really when they're in that season and they can't get out because they don't know that they're falling victim to it. And it goes back to the conversation I was having with my young boy yesterday as well. And because he was pretty much stating that, his walk with God, like how he was feeling, the presence of God, and I asked him, because I know this happens a lot, I said, are you confusing a good season with the presence of God? Because if you are, that would mean if you're in a bad season, you automatically assume that you're no longer in the presence of God.
Yeah.
And then from there, the conversation expanded to the point where it's like nothing was going bad in life, but I didn't feel connected to God. Mm-hmm. And I said that's easy to happen because people automatically assume if I'm not sinning, I'm good. But the enemy is so intelligent that he understands if I put you in a sinful environment, you're able to pinpoint that quick and then you'll go back to your father. So what else can I do to keep you from him? Let me just make you busy. You're not doing nothing wrong. You're just working, maybe playing the game, working out, hanging with friends. But let me just keep you busy enough that you forget to spend time with God. And then that goes back to God never leaves us, but we leave God all the time. So we have to really be able to pinpoint that, yes, we're not doing nothing bad, but are we actively seeking God in every season?
I think a lot of people fall victim to that too, including myself. There's certain seasons where it's just like, man, I get so busy. It's just like, bro, like, damn, did I remember to pray today? Did I read like my Bible verse today? Mm-hmm. Or like, I get caught up in that. Like I got this little thing, where on my Bible app, it keeps up with your streaks basically. And me personally at the beginning of the year, I was trying to keep up to 365 days. I was trying to get that streak of 365 days. And man, I was really disappointed in myself, because I got up to I want to say like 200, not 200, 100 and like 50. I just had like a busy day where I just like literally, like it didn't even cross my mind, and it sends you those reminders where it'd be like, oh, hey, you need to check out your Bible app today, and I like it just didn't cross my mind, and it hit 12 o'clock, and I'm like, bro, damn, I forgot to check my app. I go in the app, put me back down to 0. I was like, man, like I was really upset.
Did that discourage you? And like, did it make you like, streak dead, it's whatever?
Nah, that I continued to streak again. I sat there and read my Bible verse for that night. And then now I'm continuing on that streak. I'm on a good streak right now. But it was just like, man, like, bro, I like you said, like a lot of people fall victim to that, and they don't even realize, like, bro, like you so busy, you're not doing nothing wrong, you don't feel like you're doing nothing wrong in your heart, but like you're not talking to God as much because you so caught up in your everyday living. You trying to like set things in play. You just so caught up, and just be like, oh, like you said, the enemy's smart, so he's gonna use. He don't got to put you in the presence of the enemy to derail you. You know, he puts you by yourself, and he can make yourself derail yourself, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's just like I think a lot of people get caught up in that. You know, so it's
Yeah, you gotta recognize
something that it's something you gotta recognize, and you know, like try to nip it in the butt as soon as it comes to fruition or comes to show.
You say? And I was gonna say, and anybody could fall victim to it, and that's the thing I want to really like drive into everybody that's listening, everybody that's watching, even us in this room right now, that nobody is exempt from being attacked, and nobody is exempt from falling short. Nobody is exempt to those seasons, right? Because I can say that it's been periods where I can't even tell you when I open my Bible. Granted, and this is why it's also important to work for the Lord, especially in His kingdom. Because I can say it'll be times where it's like I'll sit back and look. I'm like, dang, if I wasn't a Bible study teacher, or if I didn't have to study my Bible because I had an upcoming sermon, I probably wouldn't touch it. Right? And that's me self-reflecting, like, not saying that's okay, right? But working for the Lord will keep you close enough so you can get back right.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because if I wasn't a Sunday school teacher, if I wasn't given the word, I'll probably go months without touching my Bible. But by the grace of God, I have to touch my Bible on a monthly basis so I can teach the lesson. But I need to be more active outside of that. Right? There's some seasons where I'm locked in. Like he'll tell you, it'll be something he'll just write. I'll just send message. I'll send verses that resonate, and I feel like through our conversations, this could help. You know what I'm saying? Like give insight or comfort in a certain situation. Like I send it to random people, and just by saying that out loud, it makes me feel like I'm doing the people around me a disservice when I don't open my Bible, not just myself. You feel what I'm saying?
Fact. Yeah, I feel like we gotta lock in more, like as far as like reading the Bible, like you said, man. Like for me lately, I've just been using my phone to read the Word and stuff, and I keep telling myself I gotta get a physical Bible because I have one. It's just too big though. It's just too big. I don't like carrying it. I don't carry it no more to church. You know, I used to carry my Bible all the time to church, so that's one thing. That's one thing I want to get into. Just get a new smaller Bible just to carry it. You know, like, cause you know a soldier want to walk without a gun. You feel me? So like, you can't be like, oh, I got a gun on my phone. Yeah.
Gosh, dude, he slid though.
Even like, sometimes when I read the Word, I just put it on like while I'm laying down, and sometimes I fall asleep.
Yeah.
And just it's still playing, but it's like
It's better than nothing, but it more can be done.
I feel victim with that too.
you're not focused. You feel me? So it's like, hey, what's going on here, man? Yeah.
Or like sometimes I get caught up in like I read my Bible verse of the day and then I just read it. Like I didn't take nothing from it, and just be like, bro, hold on, like I gotta check myself and be like, yo, I go reread that, like you just read through it like it was just another message or something,
Yeah,
you got kind of like
meditate on it.
Yeah, like you got kind of like have a thought process of when you read this. And sometimes too, like I catch myself reading the Bible, and the passage I just read, I understand a thing in it.
I feel like that's what comes too.
I understand a thing in it, and that's why I feel like I gotta go do my due diligence and just go like do my research, like whether it's like going on YouTube and typing that Bible verse and putting like what's the meaning of this, or like or even hitting my dog up, but my boy heavy in the Bible, so I know if I could send him a Bible verse and just be like, he'll interpret the best that he can to me, you know, or answer any question that I got to it. But like, you know, it just you know, you just gotta take heed of the things that you lack and just correct them. You know, correct them on the spot.
Start. And just start too, man. You gotta start. Like we were talking about the gym, you just gotta start.
You just gotta start, man. Like one of my friends hit me up because you know the same friend I was asking about. You know, what Bible should I get? What translation? XYZ. Should I get a physical one? Is the phone okay? They're like, how do you feel about Bible verses of the day? And I told him it's a great starting point, but don't just stop there. Read the verse and then like go to the book and read that chapter because you need the context.
Right. Because it'll be a verse sometimes.
Because the verse. Because if you just, like you said, sometimes if you read the verse, it don't make sense until you read it in proper context. Like read the whole chapter. And I would implore everybody like that does the verse of the day, add an extra 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Just go read that chapter. I promise you, it's gonna add like a whole world of difference. And baby steps. Because like I said, if you just start. If you've been reading the verse of the day for 100 days, now incorporate the chapter of the day. You know what I mean? And then eventually just start sitting down and reading a book in the Bible. Because, I think what it was like maybe 3 years ago or 4 years ago, that was the first time I read like a couple of books in the Bible that I didn't even know were in the Bible. And they were next to the books that I like reading. You know what I'm saying? Like earlier this year, I made it a mission to read as much, like through certain parts of the Bible. Like this year, I read through Psalms for the first time. Psalms is a long book, but I got through it because I said I wanted to. I read through majority of the Old Testament. I read through almost all of Paul's books, all the books that Paul wrote in the New Testament, right? But I still didn't read the whole Bible. Right, I was on a roll. I fell off. Now you just got to get back on.
How you feel like you fall off, bro? It happens slowly too, dog.
You don't even peep. You don't even realize.
Everything too, like the gym, reading the Bible.
Everything. All three.
Slowly.
You'll be realizing today. Like even
that's one thing I be doing. I be trying to think like, damn, what was the first day that I
missed?
That I fell off. That
what happened?
A spiral that. You know, it did a spiral and that led to me being in this position, bro.
Even with me, bro, like, side note, but for people that do have the Bible app, you know, it also like, you know, with the Bible verse of the day, it also comes with like a story that you can click through and kind of like goes into detail of like that Bible verse you just read, and then it's always like a different individual that kind of like preaches to you. There's like a little short like
word or something.
Yeah, like short 3-minute word, and just like kind of like implores you to go explore that verse more. You know, so that's just a side note. But back to what y'all saying, you know, like that fall off, bruh. That fall off be so real, bruh. It be like, bro. And then the hardest thing too sometimes is just putting yourself to get back in track. You know, like everything will be going so good for like the couple of 3 months. Like say you working 3 months. Like even with me, like even with the gym with me, like I'll be good for 3 months, and then I don't know, like it's just completely, you just completely just get derailed and just be like, bro, like, and like you'll know that you're like, bro, like hey, get your ass in the gym, bro, like, you know, like you keep telling yourself that, but it's just like something like it's just like sometimes something just be like you got like an anchor on you, just holding you back from that, and just bro, like sometimes you just, man, you gotta grab that axe, man, and you just gotta start chopping down, bro. Start chopping down, and just slowly.
Cause 1 month,
like
slowly, one day,
yeah,
turn to 1 week,
I
1
swear,
week turn to
bro.
1 month.
Yeah.
I swear, bro.
Domino effect.
And it'd be funny, like, cause you would think that, like, once you realize you done fell off, that means you've been off for a little minute.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you right now. And then when you try to think back how hard you were going, I remember these boys would come to the crib. I'm like, all right, boy, this time I gotta read, but whatever y'all doing, I'm not with it. I don't remember the last time I said that, fam.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I'm like,
You over there too, man.
huh? Yeah, I'll be over there, bro. I'll be over there. But it's like, and that's why, like, I always try to, like, tell myself, if you miss today, you gon' miss tomorrow. Even if I probably not, but if you miss today, you gon' miss tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good mindset.
Mm-hmm.
If you miss today, you gon' miss tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And if you tell yourself that, you're like, dang, I don't want to miss tomorrow, fam. Babe, let me not miss today. Because a lot of people fall into the trap, like, I ain't doing it today, I can do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, if you miss today, you gon' miss tomorrow.
And sometimes, the enemy will confuse you and be like, start giving you like, oh, excuses, like pre-excuses, like, all right, like, damn, I did do this earlier.
No, I'm not blaming the enemy on that. Yeah, I'm not blaming the enemy. I'm looking at you like,
Enemy looking like.
I ain't even touched bro yet.
Oh, man, that's you like,
I mean, you,
man, me, big dog. You telling yourself that.
That made me thinking of 50 Cent. Why you say ask me for? I can't let that one sound. We not blaming. We can't blame the enemy for that one. Bro, like, they all trying to blame me for something. No, that one you gotta take to the chin.
On another note, how y'all boys feel about the government shutdown?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If people thought TSA was rude before, them boys about to be rude now, bro. Cause I heard them boys, they gotta work. They gotta work and not get paid.
Yeah.
And they gonna get back paid when everything.
Yeah, my uncle girl, she still gotta go to work.
Who going to work with no
Social Security?
Who going to work with no pay?
And they're not paying her, bro. It's like, dog, I ain't gonna lie, that stuff kind of stressful, bro. Like, you gotta plan ahead. Like, how you gonna pay what if you can't pay your bills?
And you'll be sick if you leave the job because then you really grits.
Yeah, it's like, dog.
the economy that we living in, bro, it's like,
How the government shut down? Like, that don't even make sense.
some people, they can't help but live check by check right now. Because, like, it's just, everything just so expensive, bro. So it's like, those people that are, that are falling victim to that, man, you got to feel for them, bro. Because, like,
Most
damn,
definitely.
bro, like, y'all my only income right now, you feel me? I see like some dumb, she's a government worker and shit, basically, man. Like, she not pressed. She just go call off and go DoorDash or some shit, But it's like, bro,
You can't do that.
You can't do that, bro. I'm talking.
You're not working.
Yeah.
One thing, and the way the government works is like, yeah, you play around and you lose that government job. I know some people, bro, for a government job, they had to wait like a year just to get the job. The background check be so extensive. Like, my dog got his master's. He been waiting to hear back from the government for like 6 months with his master's.
His job, they froze the job market now.
Yeah, they froze it. So like he got to wait, so he had to go back and get a regular job.
And then like, I also seen something that I was like, the longer this goes on, the more like mass firings are gonna start to occur. And it's just like, bro, like, how you gonna fire me on my day off, man? Like, you
still gotta work, man.
Like, you still gotta work, and then I'm at risk of getting fired. Like,
and the crazy thing is, I don't know why, like, some of these rules they be coming up with trying to reverse some of these rules. It's like, bro, we've been living for so long, bro. Why now y'all trying to reverse?
Yeah, fact.
Especially the rules that work in our favor. It's like, why y'all trying to reverse that now, bro?
Like they big.
It's like, yeah, like it was like, dang, bro. Like back in the days, that's why these people had it so good. Like right now,
it's like
how the government is going more. Everything's getting hard. Everything's getting more expensive. Jobs still remaining the same. They're not paying you more.
And this was like
crazy.
Everything. Every time I think about it, like, dang, the 9 to 5 was kind of, it was vibing. Do I want to go back? Then I see everything around me. I'm like, no, it's not for me, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a position that makes sense for them. But the more and more, I'm embracing wholeheartedly being a full-time entrepreneur. It's like, this is where I'm supposed to be, bro. Cause that, like, I remember we had to talk about the sense of security. This showing me, bro, ain't nothing secure for real if you ain't got ownership, dog. You mean I go to work one day out of nowhere? Oh yeah, you ain't getting paid for the next 3-4 months. I don't know how long it's gonna be.
I don't even know when they gonna
I'm like,
talking.
what do you mean?
And the people at the higher ups, they already made their money too, bro. They
thrive.
care, bro.
They thrive, bro.
I don't get it, bro. I don't understand it, bro. Like more and more, bro. Them scammers, like, bro. You see it, bro. You see it.
Bro, I see, it was Mike Epps, bro. He was doing the stand up. He was like, hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. If y'all doing something illegal, keep doing it, bro. Everybody doing something illegal, bro. The government is illegal.
Yeah.
It's like, you here legally. You feel me?
If they doing, they doing stuff illegal, they not gonna get caught or be, punished for it.
It's gonna go under the board.
Crazy.
Yeah, not saying I agree with everything he said. He was funny, but
I heard like this one rule. This one news that came out where, I guess, was it JP Morgan? It was some other company. This bank, basically a bank, was laundering money for the cartel. Mm-hmm. They found out like the bank didn't even get in trouble like that. They started firing like CEOs or something, but they didn't.
The bank itself is cool.
Yeah. And the other day, JP Morgan is suing this lady because she started an app where it makes it easier for people to sign up for financial aid. And she said that she had like 4 million customers.
But she had a fraction of that.
Yeah, she had a fraction, like 300 something K. But they gave her 150 million to buy out her app or her business.
Hey, I also
now she's charged to go to prison, I think, for like 7 years or something.
I'm like, bro, you going to jail because they ain't do their due diligence.
Yeah, they didn't do their due diligence.
They got bucked, kid.
I also seen like
if it was the other way around, they'll just get a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, they should like you should have did your research.
It's crazy, bro.
I also seen like this story circulating around that's going down at Pembroke Pines where like this homeowner basically like the city of Pembroke Pines they're like fining him for certain things that's going on like within his house or things like that. So he'll end up like selling his house. But basically I guess like a group of people, they came together and they built like a complex. So within the complex, his house is in the middle of that complex, and they've been trying to make him like sell that property, so they could continue building what they're building. So now, like, I guess bro, like, he started getting like mail from like the city. Yeah. Basically like finding him for like these different things that they was never worried about before.
They're trying to bully him up?
Yeah, they trying to like basically like push him out his home. But he been there for years, and he's like the only home buyer that didn't like sell his property. He's like he don't want to move. Like he been here for years, you feel me? But it's just like that right there itself. That should be illegal, bro. That should be illegal, fam. Like they shouldn't be able to do that.
But you're not gonna sue because the thing is, you probably don't have that much money
to pay for the lawyer. And them boys got long money, bro.
America is crazy, bro. Facts. They probably got attorneys on standby.
And that's why I like people that like find workaround certain things, right? Like I think related but unrelated. It was this one dude. He was supposed to sell his house for $1 million. But I think like something happened, you know what I'm saying? The government would finesse him, fleeced him. So he missed that opportunity. So you know what he did? He did a raffle, a $1 raffle. I'm selling my house for $1. No, I'm raffling out my house. The raffle tickets are $1. That nigga made $2 million. And he was able to give the house away.
That's smart.
You know how raw that is?
Yeah, you find a way out.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. $1 raffle to get a big ass house, bro. I'm putting like 100, man, just in case. It's random too, man. You gotta learn how to fleece.
Tax though, I ain't gonna cap, man.
Well, the taxes was gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We got a question of the day.
You know it. Question of the day. What's one unpopular opinion about fitness, faith, or culture you stand on?
What's one popular opinion?
Unpopular.
What's your? I gotta think.
Man, y'all boys always gotta.
Bro, you just asked me the question, bro. What? Go act like we had the question before. Yeah.
Go ahead, Shell.
You said, all right, wait, repeat.
Ain't it, dog? Act like we had.
But if the question's too easy, he ain't even trying with these questions, bro. What's one unpopular opinion about fitness, faith, or culture you stand on?
That I stand on?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. I
I got one for like each low key. Like,
Go ahead.
my one for faith, would pretty much be like, stop blaming the devil. He not worried about you. And what I mean like that, because every time something bad happens, people quick to say, "Dang, that's the devil."
Mm-hmm.
No, like sometimes maybe, but because you was late to work, you ain't wake up. Like, why you blaming the devil? Because you was tired. You know what I mean?
Nigga bad.
It's like people was quitting. Like, the devil made you tired.
You better get a little more tired than I'm usually at.
I ain't get the job. The devil, it's the devil, man. No, bro. Like, stop that. Like, it's the devil for everybody and run away from accountability. My one for fitness would be like, stop doing diets. Diets don't work. Throw diets away. Diets don't work. Now, can you lose weight doing diets? Yeah, but diets don't work. Because the same weight you lost, you're going to gain it right back if you're doing quick, fast diets. Throw that away. Okay. That's my unpopular opinion. Because people, every time somebody say they want to lose weight, first thing they say, oh, yeah, I'm going on a fruit diet. Yeah. I'm going on a keto diet. Mm-hmm. I'm going on... No, bro, diets don't work.
For me, I would say that for faith, it would be like, God is right, I'm not. Like, because, you know, it'd be in the Bible already. Mm. Then people are like, what you think about this? Like, if I could say anything, but whatever's in the Bible already, that's right. Like, I can't go against that. You can't be like, oh, but you Christian, like, you know. How
okay, I see what you're saying.
Like, how you feel about
I had to let you laugh for a second.
Yeah, how you feel about such and such?
It don't matter how I feel.
It don't matter how I feel.
No, that's real. That's
what
real.
the Bible said about it. As far as fitness,
it don't gotta be all if you don't have.
I don't know. I don't know as far as fitness, but I've been trying to get abs forever, bro. I still can't get abs. Abs are myth, bro.
Man, abs are born in the kitchen, fam.
That's crazy.
Everybody got abs. You just can't see.
I be seeing them people that be doing I be envious of the people that be doing the meal preps, bro. Yeah. I'm like, damn.
That would be envious of me.
Some people be paying though. Some people, I'm talking about like, you could pay for it as far as like, we got chefs that do it, bro.
I'd be envious.
I meal prep.
Yeah, I do, man.
No, you don't. But go ahead.
I'm lying on camera, bro. I swear.
So you meal prep for a whole week? You cook the whole week?
Yeah, I do 3 days. We be seeing my plates, cuz.
That was.
That felt like somebody felt.
You remember that one time you like, bro, grab this plate? I said I can't. It's gonna throw my week off, bro. Stop playing, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Man, be faking on camera.
No faking.
No faking. Ain't got no ass for this.
That's no faking. No faking. No faking.
What's the young y'all want?
You say you got one, bro.
Alright, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in on another episode of
No Faking.
Continue to show support. Continue to like. Share the videos, social media, interact with us. You know where to find us at No Faking. As always, man, peace be with you. We out. No faking.